Alright, so the hook is something that you put at the start of a movie, or a TV show, a film, a YouTube video, something that immediately grabs the audience's attention, and the hook for this week's film is gonna be my dog.
Hello, Gem.
I knew this would come in handy at some point.
Gem, no, Gem, stay. Good girl, Gem. Come over here. Oh, come, Gem. You knocked it off, Gem. Gem, this is. It's not, Gem. Oh, Gem, come here. I'll take it off of you. Come on. Okay.
Well, that didn't really go as well as I'd hoped. I need a haircut. Hold on, let's see if there's something over here. Okay, and is that better? Is that better? Never dismiss the usage of good scissors. That's a lie. I went to the hairdressers, of course, and I went to the dentist. So today's episode is a bit different. It's not like the usual movie film that I've been trying to do every week. This week's video is going to be a bit more chilled out, you know. Last week took so much out of me and I had to put so much effort into making that, especially to get it out on time. Like, it was grinding. I genuinely, at one point, didn't leave my room for 8 hours. Like, 8 hours. I went insane by the end of it. But, I mean, I'm super happy with the end product, so go check that video out if you haven't already. So this week, I wanted to make a bit more chilled approach to the video, something that's a lot easier to film and edit, so I can just have a bit more free time this week to relax. So what can I make this easy film about without it just making it a generic sit-down video? Nothing wrong with that. I'll probably do some in the future, but the stage I'm at with the channel at the moment is like a movie every week. And then at some other point last week, I was also thinking to myself, I really want to make a proper title sequence for my Life vlogs for season 3 next year. But I never have free time to make that title sequence because all my hardcore creativity and editing time goes into making the weekly uploads. So then I had the realization of what if I combine the two of them. So this week's film, I guess, is about me making that title sequence. So, first things first, the planning stage. So I need to find a place where I can combine my ideas, where I can write whatever comes to mind. So I just need a really, really blank canvas. Oh. Here's my my kind of blank canvas. Alright, so time for a bit of a brainstorm. So, let's start first with inspiration. I want something kind of like Dan Mace's intro, but also something that's kind of like Casey Neistat's intro. A bit of a blend of them, but also, you know, throwing in my own creative juices, you know? But what about, as well, a bit of a mix with Casey Neistat's Q&A, his old Q&A style intro. Alright, next is what? What is the My Life series about? I always said there's 3 main themes in my vlog series, and if it doesn't come into any of these, then it doesn't become a My Life vlog. So, it either has something to do with travel, it has something to do with mateship, or it has something to do with film and advancements in my film career. So those are the 3 main themes. I need a new pen. Now, another thing to consider in this is the music. Now, I kind of like that I have a bit of a theme for the channel now, being this one. That's cool. Music is going to be my usual outro music. Now, from here to here is the timeline that is the 20 seconds or so of this intro. So each one of these pieces of paper roughly takes up about 5 seconds of the video, I guess. So the beginning. What is an engaging beginning? I think that's when Neistat's Q&A style intro comes in handy. Ooh. I got an idea. Okay, it took me a while, but now I need a suitcase for my first shot, my first few shots of the sequence, okay? It's a small suitcase, but that's all I need right now. Okay, so I used 3 different angles of me putting together this suitcase. I think it'll work. Got a few things to cut together there, but I really just jarred my thumb at the end there. It's a lot more painful than you'd think. So the whole concept of what I'm doing right now is I'm packing my suitcase, and then I'm going to walk out of my house to go on my holiday. So that's all I'm doing right now. Some pretty basic, simple shot work there. Let's keep going with it. Alright, now I'm doing a bit of a practical effect shot, and I'm gonna need a wider lens for this. So hold on. So we're gonna change you onto the 10 to 18mm lens now. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Okay, so a new wider lens, that's cool. So basically the concept of the shot is I'm going to walk in here with the suitcase, let it go, and then sort of shrug and be like, okay, and I'm going to jump up and I'm going to fly through the roof, basically. Never done anything like this before, so it's a bit experimentational. So to do that though, my plan is I need a shot simply of just this. So I will do that for you now. Alright, now I need to get a shot of me walking in to the frame and jumping. So now we're going to do that. Man, I bet I sure do look stupid doing that. Alright, so next I need pretty much just a plain shot, a photo shot of me basically on a white background jumping up, so that way I can crop that out and use that for some of my mind's crazy ideas for the video. I think this is white enough, but I don't know if it's... I'm gonna get my full body in there. I look so stupid. Alright, so new game plan. And then basically I'm gonna lie on here like this and act like I'm flying. See, like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so it's like 3 days later now, but after filming that I basically jumped straight onto the computer, right into Photoshop and started editing the photo of me on the chair. I erased everything around me so it was just a blank PNG of me with nothing around me, which I then imported into Photoshop and mixed in with a few other images. That's how I did that effect. Obviously there's a couple more effects within there, but it's nothing else too crazy that I should probably explain. If anyone wants to know anything about how I do anything in the intro, which you're about to see, let me know and I'll run through it. But for now, I think it's kind of unnecessary. But I guess without any further ado, without any further ado, let's play the My Life Season 3 intro. So what did you think? What did you think? Did you like it? I think it turned out pretty well, given that I just sort of came up with it and filmed it within a few hours. It took quite a bit to edit. You know, I said I wanted this to be an easy video, but editing that actually turned out to be a bit more difficult. Not as difficult as last week, so yeah, I did give myself a bit of a break. Anyways, that's the intro. It'll start being used in like January, February next year when I start uploading the Season 3 vlogs. And for now, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, making one good video every week that I'm personally very happy with. I'd also like to clarify that my dog is fine. She doesn't feel attacked from me putting the camera on her, by the way. She loves me. She's not having PTSD or anything. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this week's video, and I'll see you next week. Hopefully next Friday. I got quite a bit of stuff on next week. I'm going away for a wedding, so whether or not I get this film actually next week's film done, I'm not sure. Just letting you know that if there is no upload next week, this is why, and I'll be straight back onto it, and hopefully I'll at least do something. But just don't expect the best video you've ever seen in your entire life, basically. Alright, guys. I'll see you hopefully next week. Bye-bye.